Get ready for the final sale of 2019 right here at the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal!
And while we're at it, Steve, during this event and every day here at the all-new Nissan, if you cannot get somebody approved, who can?
Nobody can!
Steve, it is the final sale of 2019 right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. I can't really believe it. We have said goodbye to Thanksgiving. We've said goodbye to the year. Christmas and Hanukkah just passed, and we are into the fun time of the calendar year in the automotive business. This is known as the week to get down and buy yourself an automobile, the week between Christmas and New Year's, and it is in effect right now here at the all-new Devon Nissan. I know this is prime time for you, Steve.
This is by far, the many years that I've been doing this, since 1973.
Wow.
Selling cars. The biggest week of the year. They have the January white sale. They have the February President's Day thing.
Oh, yeah.
The March spring back to school, you know, June, July. This is the biggest, far largest sale that if you're looking for a deal and you're looking for a bank approval, this is the sale that you get on board with, because everybody's looking to finish out the fiscal year. As you know, and most folks do know, that most of these companies, the big banks, the manufacturers, everybody has to report to Wall Street and want earnings for the year. It starts their new 2020 off in that first quarter that does take a slump. It gets them a fast ending to a year, depending on where they are on their forecast. And it's been a year for most businesses all around. Flat, little down. So everybody this year, the scuttlebutt in my world is that they're coming out kicking.
Well, if they're coming out kicking, the question is, Steve, what are you going to do?
All right, let me tell you something. I'm not kicking. I'm scratching, I'm biting, I'm doing it all. Let me tell you something. I've got some sales coming up for this last year, and again, I'm really, as you can see, I'm really excited about it, and I'm going to tell you why I'm excited. We had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful year. Thanks to you folks. Thanks to Greg and your team. Thanks to the salespeople we have here. Thanks to my management team. Thanks to my service team. And again, I just want to thank everybody for the wonderful year that they provided for myself and my family. I want to return that thanks for this week. I don't like to put it subtly like this, but we've earned X amount of dollars for the year to be able to say, hey, we hit our goals. We hit our goals actually at the end of November from what we figured we were going to do for the year. So we've already, so December has been just nothing more than give back a little bit or a win-win. But this last week, I want to really give back. It's not even going to make a difference what we make per car. You come in and make an offer. If I can see that offer realistically, no matter what we lose, we're going to make this deal. We're going to get the bank to talk to you about this deal. We're going to get you financed. We're going to do it with little as no money down. Get your payment where you want to be. Again, paying off your trade no matter what you owe. That's the most popular that people love. How many people come in and say, I'm so upside down on my trade.
Just get me out of my trade.
Just get me out of it. I just did one this morning with a gentleman, and this is his third car from me. And he keeps rolling over negative. And I told him, I said, my God, you bought, this is going to be your third car in 2 years. You can't keep doing this. But I think I can do it one more time. He's got a car worth $11,000. He owes $24,000. He's coming down tonight to take delivery of his new car.
How?
I took all the dealer cash. I took all the rebates, all the year-end money that we all have. Instead of putting it in my pocket, I put it back on the table, and I got him out.
Wow.
And he's thanking me. I kept his payment exactly the same.
Whoa.
Being $14,000 upside down. Okay? It's just one of those deals. No problem. We're going to do the deal, but stay tuned. We're going to go over some offers that I think are going to really curl your toes, knock your socks off, slap you in the head. These are going to be by far the best you've ever seen, and you're going to be getting a lot of cash back. And I know everybody likes cash in their pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of me taking the cash and use it to do this and that, I'm going to be offering that cash back to you where you can put it in your pocket. So let's get rolling. Let's get on with the offers, and let's tell everybody what we're going to do.
And, Steve, since we're all about giving back as we say goodbye to 2019 for the final sale of the year, what do you say to that deal?
Just do the deal! I've got a company they called me out of the South.
Good old South.
Good old South. And I'm not going to tell where it is because I don't want anybody picking up on this. This is my kept secret for right now until this guy gets out there, but we're going to try. He's looking for cars, and lots of them. And what he wants is he don't want your $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13,000 cars. What he wants is junk.
Junk.
He wants junk. A car that you may value in the public $1, $100, $800. He's willing to pay me straight up big money for it.
Whoa.
So what I'm going to do is, based on this, I am now going to offer you, just for this week,
Between now and the end of the year.
now and the end of the year, because it's got to be, the transaction's got to take place before the end of the year. Now, I'm sure some of this is for him for tax purposes. However, he's got his thing set up. But I'm willing to chip in and give you what he's going to give, plus what I'm going to give. And that means that any pre-owned car that you come down and buy within this week,
Hey.
I'm going to give you $6,000 for your trade.
Wait a minute. $6,000 trade-in?
Trade-in, okay?
Steve, how are you doing that for a $100 car?
If I told you my secret, I'd probably have to get you. Okay, I can't tell you the secret.
Don't do that.
No, I can't tell you the secret, okay? But at the end of the day, we're going to give you $6,000 minimum trade for any used car, any pre-owned car that you pick out. And I don't care if, again, we'll go into the old drag it, smash it, tow it.
Push it in.
Push it in. I don't care how you get it here. These cars are going by the pound. The guy's paying real good straight up money by the pound for these cars. So get them here. Going to give you $6,000, and this is going to also help me get rid of my used car inventory. Because folks, you got $6,000 now. You're going to have $6,000 down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Because look at a $20,000 car. You're now buying it for $14,000.
And the banks love that too, don't they?
The banks love the $6,000 down. The banks are going to look at that and say, hey, they got 6,000 reasons why to buy this car now rather than 6,000 reasons to reject it. So it's going to help you get in a car. It's going to establish you credit. It's going to help you get your credit back, whatever it's going to do. Hey, it may be just you may be a 750 and you're looking for a car, a used car, and you're saying to yourself, I've got a car out there worth $1,500, but if you'll give me $6,000 for it, I'll do business with you.
Whoa.
So it's going to help.
So $6,000 minimum for your trade-in between now and the end of the year with any pre-owned purchase. Mm-hmm. Is there any restrictions on that offer on the pre-owned side? Any restrictions whatsoever?
Not at all.
Wow.
We have to get you approved on a new loan to be able to give you that, obviously.
But once you're approved, it's on.
Once you're approved, you have to buy a car. The restriction is you have to buy a car from me, and then I'll buy a car from you.
So if I get in here December 26th, 28th, whatever day, except for Sunday, you're closed, between now and December 31st, when you close the doors, lock the doors, and throw away the key, I'm getting for my trade-in on a pre-owned purchase, $6,000 minimum trade-in.
$6,000 minimum trade, $6,000 minimum trade, $6,000 minimum trade.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's the final sale of the year, here till December 31st. Any pre-owned purchase whatsoever, $6,000 minimum trade. Yes, $6,000. Here till December 31st. Just stop in and say, just do the deal, and you got a $100 shopping spree on Steve. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. On 2019 Altima, $6,000. Rogue, Maxima, Pathfinder, $7,000. Nissan Sentra, up to $5,000. Cash back included with every purchase. 55-inch 4K TV. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
A while ago, we did a promotion where you invited people to come in. No strings attached. They didn't have to buy a car. You just wanted to have a chance to give back and meet folks just for stopping in. You gave them a great opportunity to come in to meet you, to meet your team. Don't even have to make a purchase. And I know that was a successful promotion because you got a chance to meet a lot of people throughout the Delaware Valley that you never had the ability to meet and may have never come to your dealership, and they found, hey, this guy does exactly what he says he's going to do. Now, I know that was a big offer. Steve, have you thought about bringing it back for the final sale of 2019?
You know something? It's funny you bring that up. I was just thinking about that this morning, and here's what I'm going to do. If we're just stopping in, now listen, if you come in and we can't get together on a car deal, at the end of the day, just stopping in, I'm going to give you a $100 gift card. I'm going to give you a $100 gift card no matter what. So you come in, say hi, and I want you to say one thing. When you walk in, just do the deal. You say that, and I get you a $100 gift card. I get you a $100 gift card, no, doing nothing, just doing nothing. You don't have to even test drive the car. You don't have to do anything other than come in and say hi, and you get a $100 gift card to use for your family. So we're going to get off that for a moment, and we're going to get up right onto the new cars because listen, we're a Nissan dealer. This week here is going to be huge. This is the hugest new car week of the year for all dealers across the country, and I'm not going to be left behind. I'm going to sell my share of these cars in Philadelphia.
And then some, right?
And then some. So I'm going to make sure I have the best offers going. Let's go over the first offer. First offer is Nissan Sentra.
Hey!
2019 model, loaded automobile, power windows, power locks, alloyed wheels, all the basic new equipment on the car. Apple CarPhone. If you have a Droid, it has a Droid hookup. These are all features that you're going to have on these new cars. This automobile here is going to have $5,000. You come in and purchase that Sentra for me, I'm going to give you $5,000 back.
Wow, up to $5,000 cash back on a brand new Nissan Sentra between now and the end of the year. Now, Steve, we're going to go through the other offers, but let's say this. If that $5,000, you want to use $2,500 toward the car, $2,500 for a rainy day,
Whatever you want.
You could make the call, whatever they want.
You can pay off your credit card debt like we just talked about. You can do anything you want with it. If you owe somebody money, I'll pay for your child's schooling. Again, I don't know your situation, but I know this. $5,000 is better off in your pocket than it is anybody else's.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, in addition to that deal, Steve, we're going to talk about the ever-popular Nissan Altima. Now, the Altima is a staple vehicle. When you think of Nissans, that is one of the vehicles that always comes to mind. Am I right?
Absolutely, absolutely. You got the Sentra, and now you got the Altima. We're going to the Altima for, what was it, $6,000?
$6,000.
We got $6,000 on the Altima. Again, same situation, cash back. It's $1,000 more than the Sentra. You may want to step up. The car costs a couple $1,000 more money, $2,500 more money per model from the Sentra to the Altima, based on the S model versus the SV versus the SV. They're about $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 difference. If you want to step up, you get an extra $1,000. You're really only paying $1,000 to $1,500 difference for that car. Okay, you may want the bigger automobile, bigger engine, handles a little bit nicer, also gives you a little bit more of a luxury ride. You're welcome. I don't care. As long as you go home in a new car, I don't much care how we get there, all right? I'm going to do my part. I'm going to give you the money. I'm going to get you the low monthly payment. I'm not asking you for any money out of your pocket. I'm giving you money in your pocket. I'm not asking you to take it out of yours and put it in mine. I'm giving it out of mine, giving it to you, so I'm reversing this situation. Hey. And I'm going to do whatever I can with the team I'm going to have here that week. We're going to make sure that you get finance, and that's the most important thing. We're going to have financing available for everybody.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's the final sale of the year, here till December 31st. Any pre-owned purchase whatsoever, $6,000 minimum trade. Yes, $6,000. Here till December 31st. Just stop in and say, just do the deal, and you got a $100 shopping spree on Steve. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. A 2019 Altima, $6,000. Road Maxima Pathfinder, $7,000. Nissan Sentra, up to $5,000. Cash back included with every purchase. 55-inch 4K TV. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
I want to bring up 3 different automobiles, and each of them are very unique and special in their own way, okay? Yep. Number 1, the vehicle that is among the top sellers, and I believe it is the number 1 seller. We're talking about the Nissan Rogue. Am I correct?
You're absolutely right.
And then, of course, a vehicle that you never hear on a discount or a cashback opportunity, the Maxima, and another long core vehicle in the Nissan lineup, the Pathfinder. So we've got 3 vehicles there, right there. 3 very unique vehicles, the Rogue, the Maxima, and the Pathfinder. Now, they're very unique and very special, but for this purpose, they all have something in common that I think the folks in Jersey, I think the folks in Pennsylvania, I think the folks in Delaware are going to love, whether they choose the Rogue or the Maxima or the Pathfinder. And Steve, what would that happen to be?
$7,000 on any one of those three vehicles is what he's talking about. You get $7,000 back in your pocket. Now listen, when you walk into most dealerships, what do they say to you? Hey, I need $1,000, I need $2,000 down.
They may tell you need $7,000.
Yeah, and they tell you need $7,000 down. Listen, I've got $7,000 that you can divide up the way you see fit. And again, like Greg has said, and he's constantly said it, and so have I, you can take half, put it in your pocket, the other half put down. Any combination of what you want. Some people like to put it all down to get the payment down. Some people like to put all the money in their pocket and carry a little higher note. That's entirely up to you. I don't know your situation until you get here. I'll certainly sit here and try to advise you the best that I see fit. And if it's putting $7,000 back in your pocket, I don't much care if you give it to the bank, you give it to your mother-in-law, you give it to your father-in-law, your sister-in-law, give it to your wife, give it to your kids. I don't care. Give it to your neighbor. I don't care what you do. It's your money. You do what you want with it, okay?
And Steve, we're talking about up to $7,000 cash back on the Rogue, or the Maxima, or the Pathfinder. They can decide which of those three vehicles fits their situation best. Absolutely. And they all qualify for up to $7,000 cash back.
Pathfinder, 6-cylinder, third row seat. Beautiful riding vehicle. I drive them myself. Beautiful riding vehicle. Maxima. That vehicle there, that vehicle starts out at 33, 34,000, goes all the way up to 49,000 and everything in the middle. And that vehicle is pure luxury, pure luxury, pure luxury. I'm telling you, it's absolutely gorgeous. Then you've got the Rogue, #1 selling SUV in the country, and there's a reason why. That vehicle rides nice, great on gas, great history with that vehicle. Fewest repairs I've ever seen on a vehicle. Just unbelievable. I'm telling you, you've got to experience it, and you're getting $7,000 off that Rogue, getting $7,000 off that Pathfinder, and you're getting $7,000 off Maxima.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's the final sale of the year, here till December 31st. Any pre-owned purchase whatsoever, $6,000 minimum trade. Yes, $6,000. Here till December 31st. Just stop in and say, just do the deal, and you got a $100 shopping spree on Steve. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. A 2019 Altima, $6,000. Rogue, Maxima, Pathfinder, $7,000. Nissan Sentra, up to $5,000 cash back included with every purchase. 55-inch 4K TV, trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
A while ago, we did a promotion where you invited people to come in. No strings attached. They didn't have to buy a car. You just wanted to have a chance to give back and meet folks just for stopping in. You gave them a great opportunity to come in to meet you, to meet your team. Don't even have to make a purchase. And I know that was a successful promotion because you got a chance to meet a lot of people throughout the Delaware Valley that you never had the ability to meet and may have never come to your dealership, and they found, hey, this guy does exactly what he says he's going to do. Now, I know that was a big offer. Steve, have you thought about bringing it back for the final sale of 2019?
You know something? It's funny you bring that up. I was just thinking about that this morning, and here's what I'm going to do. If we're just stopping in, now listen, if you come in and we can't get together on a car deal, at the end of the day, just stopping in, I'm going to give you a $100 gift card. I'm going to give you a $100 gift card no matter what. So you come in, say hi, and I want you to say one thing. When you walk in, just do the deal. You say that, and I get you a $100 gift card. I get you a $100 gift card, no doing nothing, just doing nothing. You don't have to even test drive the car. You don't have to do anything other than come in and say hi, and you get a $100 gift card to use for your family.
There's one more new vehicle promotion we want to bring up. This is the one that gets everybody excited, and here's why it gets them excited. Number one, the best opportunity to get the most cash back in your pocket. Number two, if you're way, way upside down, and we know there's a lot of people out there that are truly buried in their current vehicle. That happens every day. This is the guaranteed vehicle that if you take advantage of this offer, that you will absolutely get flipped right side up on your trade situation for sure.
Quickly, absolutely quickly. If you want to put that money down and put it towards that negative equity in a trade, you're welcome to. That does get you right side up quickly, and you can move on from there. And as long as you don't do it again, you make them payments on the car, I'll bet you $1 to a donut, you're going to be fine.
$1 to a donut. Now, that, of course, we're talking about up to $10,000 cash back on the Murano, Steve.
The Murano, $7,000. The Pathfinder, $7,000.
The Murano is up to $10,000.
I'm sorry. You're right. Murano's up to $10,000. A lot of distractions, a lot of customers roaming around here. I'm trying to listen what's going on.
Up to $10,000 cash back on the Murano right now between now and the end of the year.
You know what just distracted me is lady's on a Pathfinder, and she just heard us say the $10,000 on the Murano, and she just said, and that's what I was listening to when I got confused. She goes, "Well." She's telling the salesman, he's saying $10,000 on Muranos. Why don't I just go to the Murano? I'm
Smart lady.
Smart lady. Hey, ma'am, I'll be right with you down there. Don't go nowhere. You want $10,000 on Murano? Tell your salesman you want the $10,000. Get your check. Let's sign you up. You're on your way home with 10,000 reasons why.
Now, there's one more important part, actually two more important parts about this promotion between now and the close of business, December 31st, 2019, the final day of 2019. Number one, included with every purchase, you get a 55-inch college grad 55-inch smart TV.
We haven't even talked about that.
No.
You got the 55-inch, and where the college graduate comes in is months and months ago we're giving away TVs, and that 4K is what they call a smart TV.
Oh, yeah.
And it's supposed to give you dynamic colors and definition.
And the apps and all that.
And apps and everything else. So we got a flat screen TV, up to date, 4K.
Hey.
55-inch flat screen that you're going to be getting with the purchase of any vehicle that you pick out. It don't make a difference, new, used. I don't care what it is. You come in, you purchase a car. It's after Christmas. It's a belated Christmas gift from me to you, but you get a TV with the purchase. And keep in mind, we haven't stressed this enough. Just stop in, you get a $100 gift card. You just stop in, say, hey, let's do the deal, get to know us. You're in the area, stop in, I got $100, say hi, welcome to the family. When you get ready to buy a car, even if it's not right now, you just got one, come back and see me in 6 months. I'm going to give you $100 just to shake your hand.
So they can come in and say hi, take advantage of the offers if they choose, but just for stopping in, no strings attached, say, just do the deal to you or any member of your team.
Exactly.
And they're going on a $100 shopping spree.
Yeah, compliments of Devon Nissan.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's the final sale of the year, here till December 31st. Any pre-owned purchase whatsoever, $6,000 minimum trade. Yes, $6,000. Here till December 31st. Just stop in and say, just do the deal, and you got a $100 shopping spree on Steve. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. On 2019 Altima, $6,000. Road, Maxima, Pathfinder, $7,000. Nissan Sentra, up to $5,000. Cash back included with every purchase. 55-inch 4K TV. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
What a great ending to 2019, Steve. I got to tell you, I don't know which offer I like the best. I love $6,000 minimum for your trade on the purchase of any pre-owned automobile between now and December 31st, the close of business. Steve, with no restrictions, they're going to get $6,000 trade-in toward the purchase of any pre-owned automobile. Steve, what do you say to that offer?
Just do the deal.
And then when it comes to a brand new Nissan, if you need the cash, Steve, you've got the cash. We've got up to $5,000 cash back on the Sentra. Steve, what do you say to that one?
Just do the deal.
How about $6,000 cash back up to that amount on an Altima, Steve? If they'd like that, what do you say to that one?
Just do the deal.
We'll give you a moment to catch your breath because you could choose from these three: the Rogue, the Maxima, or the Pathfinder. You take your pick and you will get up to $7,000 cash back to do with whatever you want between now and December 31st, 2019. Steve, the final sale of 2019. What do you say to that deal?
If you don't take advantage of it, Philly, remember, just do the deal.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, if you want the best cashback opportunity of them all, the one with the biggest amount of cashback available to you, up to $10,000, Steve, you have the Murano. Great opportunity to get out of a negative equity situation with your current trade. Great way to do it. Great way to pay down some debt. Great way to put down a down payment on a car and lower the payment. With up to $10,000, Steve, what do you say to that deal?
Just do the deal. And listen, I'm not just saying this, but $10,000 off a mid-size sport utility.
Unheard of.
There's not a manufacturer out there. There's not a dealership out there that on that particular segment across the country is going to give you up to $10,000 off on that vehicle and put money in your pocket. You're walking away with $10,000. I think you got to really realize it's just not money off. That's 20 to 30% in some cases off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got a vehicle that starts out at $34,000 that goes up to $49,000. You're almost getting 25 to 30% off that sticker of that vehicle.
Now, Steve, if I stop in during this event and I come up to you or any member of your team and I say, just do the deal, what are you going to say to me?
I've got a $100
Shopping spree.
shopping spree. Wish I had a $100 bill on me. That's what it looks like. Okay, it's a $100 shopping spree of your choice just by saying, hey, Steve, I see you all the time on TV. Love your stuff. Love your commercial. Hey, even if you don't like it and say, Steve, I don't like your commercial, you still get $100. Okay, I'll certainly.
Sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll certainly talk you out of it. Okay, or try to. But anyway, folks, let me tell you. You get $100 shopping spree on me. If you're in my service department for that week, you're getting your oil changed, you're doing some work on the car, don't forget to stop up and say hi. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Here's $100. Thanks for being part of the family, and thank you very much for watching and having so much success this year. This show has been unbelievable. We've been in your living rooms every single night. It seems like a half hour here, a half hour there, and Greg does a wonderful job on the times that we get. We're on all day. We're on all night. I've had people call me and say, my God, Steve, I've seen you. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and there you are.
You're keeping them company in the middle of the night.
You're in my bedroom. I wake up and I hear you. You just do the deal. I can't get away from you, Steve, okay? I turn on the TV in the morning. There you are on television, yelling and screaming over, I'm getting my cup of coffee. Just do the deal. Let me tell you something. Love you, folks. Love you, love you, love you. We've had a great success at Devon Nissan here this year. Appreciate you. Come on down. Get $100. Say hi. I can't wait. It's going to be a big week.
And by the way, Steve, don't forget, during this event, if you can't get them approved between now and the end of the year, hey, Steve, I got a question for you. If you can't do it, who can?
Nobody!
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you right here between now and the end of the year. Remember, up to $6,000 trade-in on a pre-owned automobile right now at the all-new Devon Nissan, and up to $10,000 off a 2019 brand-new Murano. Steve, we'll see you right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. And remember, Steve, what do you have to say?
Just do the deal, Philly.
And Happy New Year from the all-new Devon Nissan.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's the final sale of the year, here till December 31st. Any pre-owned purchase whatsoever, $6,000 minimum trade. Yes, $6,000. Here till December 31st. Just stop in and say, just do the deal, and you got a $100 shopping spree on Steve. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. A 2019 Altima, $6,000. Rogue, Maxima, Pathfinder, $7,000. Nissan Sentra, up to $5,000. Cash back included with every purchase. 55-inch 4K TV. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.